ending.
First five.
Well, if you are back with us, welcome back. And
should be running now.
so, the first door that you find, because I'm assuming you go to this first building that is conveniently located, the one with the rounded edge.
Mm-hmm.
The door is locked.
Kick it in.
Lockpicks
Do I have
still.
lockpicks? I don't.
You check. You feel your pockets. No, you do not have lockpicks.
I have a dagger.
I've got a hammer. You know what? No,
I'll go
I have a
back
hammer,
to.
too.
just bash it in.
I'll go back to whoever is the strongest seeming of our group. The giant fucking dragonborn. It's a
He
hit.
does
Right?
seem like the strongest of your group.
Can you come here for a sec?
Okay.
They already know your door kicking abilities, so.
Seeing nobody else around us, can you open this? And by open it, I mean hit it.
Sure.
All right, go ahead and I guess roll a strength check then.
It's just somebody's house, and there's like little kids eating.
Hey, man. I'll take the breakfast.
14.
14. You kick you full on WWE big boot up, boom, and you bounce off.
Oh.
That's a good fucking door, man.
You disappoint me, and I'll walk away.
He should have froze it with his breath first, and then
You feel bad about having said that.
Do I? Okay.
You
I
do.
made
Okay.
myself feel bad.
You actually
Oh.
feel bad. Like you're like, oh, I'm a dick,
Okay.
but not like I'm a dick. You're like, oh,
There's a little storm following me. And I'm gonna walk away.
pretty much.
Now where's that little wiener dog at?
The wiener dog has followed back to Ben's character because you have the spell scroll.
I want to. I'm going to try and figure out what the scroll is, man.
All right, roll another Arcana check with the same modifier.
And if anyone else wants to,
Does it look familiar to me?
I got 11.
11. You still don't recognize. You still know it's a spell scroll, but you.
Anyone else found out their Arcana yet?
Nope.
I'll take it from him and look at it. No promises, but
All right, roll Arcana.
Yeah, if we're passing them around.
yeah. Natural 13. I don't know what else I got.
Your Arcana check is +0, and you can tell that this is a relatively low level spell scroll. So this isn't like a level 9 spell. This is a low spell.
It's magic.
I roll a 14. If we're passing them around, I roll a 14.
It sounds like you're passing it around. You rolled a 14. Your Arcana is your number 6, right?
Mhm.
Your Arcana is a +6.
What the
Wow.
fuck? I'm good at everything. What is this shit?
This scroll is a speak with animals spell scroll.
You are Theo
I
number 2.
immediately take it.
You are entirely aware of how to use it, and you understand that you could use this, and you have already passed enough checks that I don't give a shit.
I immediately take it and just like, hey buddy,
lazy
how you do?
DMing.
How you doing, little buddy? I'll pet
Are
him on
you
the neck
using
and everything.
Are you using the spell scroll?
Immediately, and I'll take that. I'll just start petting the dog on the neck. Just how you doing, little
You-
buddy?
Fucking idiots! Why wouldn't you use the fucking scroll? I've run through town for 3 fucking hours. Why wouldn't you read the goddamn scroll?
I do want to point out that there was a bear,
Dog
3
looks
wolves,
really angry at
and
him.
an orc attacking us when you found
Get the
us.
kennel.
I gave him the goddamn scroll.
I don't know what this is.
But my
Yes, the rest
All right.
of you just hear yipping.
all right, he was my friend.
Wow.
He's
That's
apparently
some
my friend,
serious
apparently,
yipping.
and was being attacked.
Allegedly.
So, as a member of this wolf pack, I point my fucking symbol in his face. As a member of a pack, I was defending my friend as he was being attacked.
Why are we defending ourselves to like rando dog? Like,
Put him in a kennel
If
and
I-
take him with us.
They're having a moment.
Don't care.
he seems really
You
bad.
hear the yipping.
I need help. My little shaman apprentice decided to turn me into a fucking dog. Do you know how hard it is to randomly create a counterspell on the fly while having a spell cast at you?
Well, I reveal just the hint of 2 blades on my rapiers and say, I can probably kill him with that.
Good. He stole all my fucking spells, all my objects. He stole my wand of polymorph. He stole my mind manipulator. He stole my fucking potion. I mean, who steals somebody's potions?
So what does he say to you? Or are you just having a moment?
I'll hold on. This dog apparently was a powerful spellcaster of some kind, and he was betrayed by one of his students.
No.
Are you just making shit
Was
up?
it an orc?
You know,
Was it this guy? And she holds up his head.
I think we'd have known if it was that guy. That being said, let me try to find out where this student is. Maybe we can kill him.
It was a red wolf.
Fucking red wolf. Let me try to find out where the student is, and we might make a profit of that.
Yeah.
Give me just a moment, but I go back to the dog and say, if you have a problem, maybe we can help.
The student has taken my acorn. Squeak, 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 squeak.
Do you want to kill my little shit
I want
Fake
a new
fucking
acorn.
student? Nope.
Oh, we know Nope.
Yeah, we have heard of Noak. That's right.
Master Nope.
Yeah, Master Noak.
And I'm the fucking God Emperor.
You know, that's a lofty title. And
He's a fucking apprentice.
look, I've never spoken to a dog.
He's a.
I have never spoken to a dog. So I'm going to take this with a grain of salt. But perhaps,
I'm a fucking elf.
well, you're a dog right now.
I know, because he's so fucking polymorphing one.
So
And my mind manipulator, and my fucking potions, and my spell book.
why don't you tell us where he's at?
My fort.
Where is the town?
It's outside of town, so we go ahead and we go east. Well, okay, so if we leave the north gate, we go due east. If we leave the east gate, then we have to go slightly east.
Well,
It's about
tell you
3
what.
miles outside of town.
Tell you, why did you come to us? Why'd you come here? You were looking for us. Why'd you come here?
One, I ran into town and literally just circled the wall until I found heat.
So there's no plan. You have no plan.
This is the first time I've been outside of the fucking Tower Garden in 6 weeks.
So you're a dog chasing carriages.
I'm an elf who has been turned into a dog, who is trying to find anybody who can help me not be a fucking dog anymore.
So you don't even know what you would do if you actually caught one. So
If I were in my actual form, I'd probably turn into a burning cloud of
I'll
cinders.
tell you what. Calmly.
This guy
What?
talking to the dog's fucking weird.
Calmly.
All we hear is.
Calmly walk back in the direction of where you came from towards your tower. We'll follow you, and you will reveal to us. I'm sorry, you know this spell better than I do. How long does this spell last?
It is ending in about 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Shit. You walk in the direction of your tower, show us a secret entrance of some kind.
There are
You show us
one door. I built it for me to defend me! I didn't expect my apprentice to kill me.
Take us in the direction of something that can help us infiltrate your tower. If it's only just your tower, take us in that. Take us in that direction.
Okay.
Show us that direction. Take us there.
And you no longer understand the dog as it continues yipping, but it continues to kind of pounce along, and you see the pouches that, at this point, as you're paying more attention, you do realize these are like spell component pouches.
Oh, I'll fucking grab that dog
On
immediately.
the
Start
dog.
taking stuff off of it. Like I'm just gonna take the stuff.
All
You
right.
feel really bad.
He mugged the dog.
Actually, yes, please roll a wisdom save.
Aww.
5 plus 3. Yes. 8.
You feel crippled. Like you are the worst person possible.
It crippled spell.
You are beginning to realize that you are a lawful good person.
That's so upsetting.
And that you are not, in fact, the rogue that you may have thought you were.
Okay.
That
You're
you might be a fighter who is just very proficient in blades.
As I realize this, I will hug the dog and say, I just want anything that can help you solve your problem. But I know it can't hear me.
Roll deception.
He can hear you. You just can't understand him.
No.
-1.
8.
You have never seen a dog this just disappointed. This
He's on the leg.
is
Yeah.
Rex. Rex, when you have taken away his antler,
It is Rex every day of my life.
but you have also given Holly an antler
Then,
and like blocked him from it.
Pure rage.
then both knees on the ground, one hand on the ground, forehead on the ground. I will indicate
What
with
is
my
happening
hand.
right now?
Please be on
He's
your way.
apologizing to the dog.
Please be on your way and show us where to go.
I told you this guy
I
was
feel,
fucking
I feel
weird.
very.
And the dog
I don't feel good
Just-
about this.
Yeah, he wasn't eating bacon at home.
and just traipses along this alley going
Yonder.
south.
Then I stand up to the rest of you and say, I know this is fucking weird. I know this is fucking weird what I just did. But this dog is hiring us to solve his problem.
You speak dog.
After reading that paper, I did.
What happened to
For
the squirrel?
about a
Did it burst
minute.
in flames?
So the two of you, having questioned it, do look at the scroll, and where before you did see that it had writing on it, it is blank. It is a very high quality parchment, and there is absolutely nothing on it.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I didn't consult any of you before deciding to do this. But apparently, this dog this dog needs help,
Uh-huh.
and we are being hired to go solve its problems.
What do we get?
Roll persuasion.
Well, there's
By the
apparently a
border
tower
collie?
full of goods. I don't know how you feel about that. I'm just saying there is, and the dog wants our help getting it back. I know how I feel.
We,
about
we,
it.
we
I
don't
feel
know.
terrible,
We don't know that there
apparently.
is. We know that the
dog
dog,
said that it was.
said.
Said to you. It
Said.
to
Yes.
us.
Yes. I understand how weird that is, and I apologize deeply that I did it without
So
asking
is
your
it like
permission.
dog goods or is it people goods? Because I don't need
It's
like a
like
whole
the
tower full
dog
of
shit.
dog goods. Like,
From what I can tell, the dog was like us, a person of skill in some way, seemed magical in some way. He is now a fucking dog. He can't do anything to
so
help
not
himself.
that skilled. I'm hearing.
Not that skilled.
Like moderate, like mediocre kind of. Not,
I mean, you hear a very angry, sarcastic sounding bark.
I'll let him see for himself. Apparently, the dog had something going on. He has been betrayed. He's asking us to help him.
Whatever.
And
I don't have anything else to do right now,
am
as far as
filled
I
with
know.
Guilt.
Yeah, we don't know anything.
And I, as best I can tell you, am filled with guilt that I tried to steal from this fucking dog.
you get it's a dog, right? Like
You are talking to him. Who else is actively in this conversation?
I just watching them.
Roll a wisdom
Bigger.
save.
16.
And you are number three.
Trace.
I doubt you're very wise.
You feel a little bit judgmental that he tried to steal from a dog.
I am so guilty.
Like you beginning to also understand that your alignment is also lawful good. You feel bad that he tried to steal from a dog.
I'm sorry. I don't know how I feel about it. But I know we need to help him now. So please, follow me
I'm
to the
gonna.
dog's tower.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna rub the dog's head and point the direction that he wanted to go, and just start walking with him.
All right, so you and the tiny dachshund with the fancy cloak are just walking towards the south gate, which is that a ways.
This is all just fucking weird.
Yep.
I collect my emotions.
Said the dragon that blew ice all over everyone and made a dwarf run away in fear.
And I will follow
That's
that.
very scary.
That was weird because you ran away.
And I will follow at a
It
distance.
seems very unusual.
One
Like, I don't
guilt,
know why everyone else is
two,
very
they
chill
allow
about
that.
this. It seems very odd.
I have a feeling that I do it all the time.
Most of you are wearing heavy armor.
So I will follow stealthily at a distance, but filled with guilt.
But filled
He's crying as he's.
I
You don't see
follow
where
along
it's coming
like
from. But
ka-chink,
there's a gentle
ka-chink,
sob.
ka-chink.
All right. So, are all of you just then following the tiny dachshund?
Yes.
To adventure.
I don't know any better.
All right. So, you
Rough,
head
rough.
towards the south gate, following this dachshund, and interestingly, you do notice that the gate has been opened.
Their gates are open.
Yes.
Are they not supposed to be open?
Charge! We get on the other side. There's an army waiting for us. We're like,
Is that odd?
We wouldn't know. We don't remember shit.
Anybody,
It's market
anybody
time.
who
All
is
the farmers gotta
curious, roll an intelligence check.
Oh, I'm done.
I'm curious about my intelligence modifier. Does that count?
9 plus something.
19.
19.
All right, that is a 9 plus 3 for you.
I'm good at everything. Oh my god.
19.
I'm telling you, man, your character's name's Theo.
Plus 1.
19 plus 1.
You know you're okay. And then
3 plus something? Not enough?
-1. 3 plus 0.
So 12.
I'm so good at this.
2 plus 1. All of you realize that this gate should not be open. It is too early. You also notice that there are no guards.
Is that like a portcullis?
Are
Like
there dead guards? Are there blood
No.
stains? Anything like that?
No. So these gates open inwards, and it is as though somebody had used something like a knock spell that forcibly unlocks but does not require semantic components.
Or a fucking bear.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay.
You notice there is absolutely no damage on the gates.
Okay.
These were opened either normally by people who then left it abandoned, or magically.
Or an
where
angry
They were
dogger.
not hurt.
Actually, before we even started talking to this dog, was there loot to be gained from our battle?
I mean, it would just be the sword from the orc.
Well, it'd be a good armor,
Have you?
bear hide.
Did you stop to loot the bodies?
I mean, that's just what I assume after anyone
I will-
goes murdering.
I will
bodies.
give you this opportunity, as you did not at the time say it. So one person of your choice may roll a survival check to try and skin anything, and one
Well,
person.
he's good at everything, so
And one
I was talking to a
person,
fucking dog, so I was crying to myself.
he is not actually allowed to make them because he was talking to the dog, finding out what's happening. A second person may make an investigation check to see what anybody was carrying.
I'll
So,
do the survival.
one person can survival for skinning things. One person can investigate for finding stuff.
I'll do the survival.
All right, go ahead and roll a d20.
19 again.
I'll do some
19.
investigation.
Plus 4.
We'll do the investigation check.
So you roll a d20, and then you actually have your skill modifiers.
Yep.
I do not. So you successfully and quickly skin the bear and skin one of the wolves.
15.
You do notice that there is nothing in the cloak that the bear had. It's just a kind of okay cloak. A 13, you said.
Mhm.
You find that Goose, the orcish fellow, had a great sword, so it's pretty comparable to the one you see your dragonborn friend carrying. And he had 15 gold. And he also had a fancy-ish looking rock, like a shiny river rock that has a little bit of quartz to it, but it's not really quartz. And you're pretty sure he thought it was magic. But it's not. It's a rock.
Magic rocks.
That's
Anyone got a
shiny.
sling?
So you
Shiny-
found
shiny things.
You found
Okay.
however many gold I just said,
He really wants
plus
it.
a great sword, plus a shiny rock.
Ooh.
You do find it attractive.
I
Yeah.
That
shall.
seems kind of
I shall
racist.
take the rock.
It looks kind of like a dog.
I'll split the gold among everyone.
Okay, so everybody add 3 gold to your
Yeah,
inventory?
15,
Set
35, yeah.
All right,
I'm adding shiny rock.
and
To
we
my
are
inventory.
then continuing with the dachshund has trotted out of the gates.
I also stole Bear's cloak because I didn't have a cloak.
Fair enough. You now have a cloak.
Cloak
You can add a
of
cloak
bear
to your
hiding.
inventory.
It's got bear hair all stuck in it.
And you
shit.
also have 1 wolf pelt and 1 bear pelt. Because you did cut those off.
Now you can disguise yourself as a bear.
That's right.
Now I will let the heavy
The
armor
rest of you were surprised by how quick he managed to cut that off. Like, kind of like a damn.
Like if you ever played Red Dead Redemption.
Oh, yeah.
Red Dead Redemption
Yeah.
2. Yeah, just bam,
Yeah.
and then just done. Like, wow,
you
that is
literally rip the pelt off a rabbit.
Yeah.
yes.
You grab it by the head.
Pull it.
I think it works like it's fine. It's fine.
All right.
Now I'll let the
So
heavy
you
armor
just-
people walk separate from me. I would like to be scouting.
All right.
off
If
to the
somebody
side.
to grab the miniatures.
I like that we're defining separate rather than in front.
You're all heavy
How was
armor.
health restored in D&D?
So
Healing
you can restore
or
health
resting?
at rests, or if somebody has
Yeah,
healing.
you want to take him off. He's gonna take
Oh,
his stuff.
Because you have chosen to ask about it, please roll.
A hit die.
No. You being you, you're number 7, right?
Yep.
Roll a wisdom save.
16?
You understand how health is restored in that you declare it with a +4 wisdom modifier.
Yep.
+4 wisdom
I
modifier.
already hit it on there.
Oh, okay. You understand that not only is health normally restored by resting and waiting for it to regain, but that you particularly have the 3 spells prepared: Healing Word, Cure Wounds, and Mass Healing Word.
Healing word.
Healing
Holy
Word,
of thou.
Cure Wounds, and Mass Healing Word. Healing Word, as a bonus action, heals 1d4 plus your spellcasting modifier to a creature that is within 60 feet of you.
Yep.
Cure Wounds heals 1d8 plus your spellcasting modifier to a creature that you touch. And Mass Healing Word. Mass Healing Word, as you call out words of restoration up to 6 creatures of your choice that you can see within range, 60 feet, regain hit points equal to 1d4 plus your spellcasting modifier.
That went real well. And is it like 1 hit point per 24 hours?
No, so when you short rest, you can roll hit dice. So depending on your class, you can roll a different die to regain health. Or when you long rest, you regain all of your health.
And how long does it take to...
A short rest is an hour.
Well, for
Ish.
like if I use like the mass healing word,
That would
Me and
use
her-
one of your level 3 spells
how long to get it back?
until you long rest.
Okay, so I might as well just long rest.
So, you just woke up. As a cleric, at level 6, because I'm just telling you that's know it, you kind of
tricked him into telling me.
everybody is a level 6 character. You have done enough that you kind of understand this. You know that you have 4 level 1 spell slots, 3 level 2s, and 3 level 3s.
Hi, fighter.
You are a fighter.
Okay. Just what is it
You
now?
are aware of your class.
Class and level cleric.
You are aware that you have fighter No, you have paladin
I
inclination.
know so much about
Oh.
myself, but I don't know my name.
Am I a champion?
You're a fighter. You are not.
Okay, just wondering. I want to know what I am.
All right, and if somebody could grab the outsides, we're gonna take this battle map off. It does weigh a little bit. This is the top of the window.
Shit, boy.
Yeah. So
Where's it
these,
Metal
we're just
or
literally
glass?
taking it anywhere else.
So here, let me move this away.
Take it away.
Be gone, map. Because map 2 is nowhere near ready to come out. All right, so literally we just set it over. Shit. Make sure it's not going to block the doors. All right, and that is map 1. Do you need map 2? No, because we have not yet gotten map 2. Okay.
Should I have brought in a tower?
I thought about asking you to bring the gate that you built, but then I decided that I was happier with what I had so that you wouldn't know what was happening.
Yeah, this makes a
Going
perfect tower.
to live on your shelf.
There it is.
A vast field in front of an empty tower.
Tower. Full of dog things.
Bones and chew toys.
Yeah, that's to say, yeah, I'm probably fully convinced we're just going to get there and there's just nothing but, yeah, kibble and broke toys. Like, God damn it. I mean, in his defense, he said that it was full of, like, he didn't lie. Like, that's what he said it
So,
was.
YouTube, if you are listening, again, I would like to clarify that this is a modified version of the 5e adventure, The Wild Sheep Chase, for your
Uh-oh.
viewing pleasure. A delightful adventure designed for 4th and 5th level adventurers of D&D 5e.
So choosing dogs essentially.
One in row.
You don't get that emotional hook if it ran up as a sheep and was like, "Oh, I'm a sheep
That's
now.
true.
Please help!" Like
Shave it.
you don't
and get
have
done
the
with it.
you don't have
No,
that
but it goes.
initial-
What's your? I didn't ask what your Wi-Fi is.
I strip don't have them memorized because I left it system gen.
We also probably shouldn't broadcast
Is
on
it
YouTube.
also maybe not yell that on the?
If you can find my address and you want my Wi-Fi password, I'm passing it to Ben right now. What to do? If you're within 15 feet of my house, you're allowed to have my Wi-Fi password.
yeah,
I don't
fair
give
enough.
a shit.
Default.
If you want my parents' Wi-Fi, it's 4A9B9443.
You're gonna be getting phone calls later, like, Mark, something happened to the internet.
Nope, because they keep tripping that fuse, so the internet just shuts down anyway, and they don't call me about it.
Incorrect password.
It does have to be caps.
So we're in the woods now?
You have gone out of the gate, and you're currently following a tiny little dachshund
Tiny dachshund.
as it traipses along. I am actually going to be asking you for a marching order in a moment,
Oh, gotcha.
but we are not yet there. There are 2 of those in the refrigerator if you'd like to double.
Oh, good.
Okay. I'm just drinking.
Did you like it, by the way?
It was good.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you kindly.
Well, as far as marching orders, I would ask that the heavy armored people be in front of me, so that I can kind of be off to the side and the back, that I might maybe, or maybe in front of you guys, that I might see being quieter. I might be able to see stuff before you guys see it, before it sees you.
All right, and if anybody has any questions they would like to ask about their character, I would certainly entertain those right now while we are discussing in the theoretical as you come to realizations about yourself.
If I try really hard to summon some kind of arcane effect and probably look like a dipshit while I'm doing it, like, does anything happen? Do I feel like I have?
Roll a charisma check.
He's the bard.
13, and then I don't know what else goes into it.
All right, and you are
3.
3. So you add a +1 to your charisma, and behind you, it feels as though you feel like a lightness behind you, as though a god is supporting your actions.
That's always encouraging.
But you don't suddenly go fireball, fireball. You're like, the god's got my back. I feel like if I swung real hard, I could channel that god's favor and hit harder than I should. as though you could smite
something.
things.
Do like smiting things.
I would
And you rolled, you said a 12 on that save?
13.
13 plus 1, so 14 total, right?
No, no, I got to 13.
Oh, 13 total. And you are what number?
3.
3? Alright. You are... That is just high enough. This is your spell list. You are aware of what spells you have. You have... I actually don't know how many slots you have. I'll check that in a minute. Well, actually, you don't know. You might try to cast the spell and you find you don't have any slots left.
That'll be embarrassing.
Pants down and all that jazz.
I want to feel myself up to figure out if I'm a boy or a girl.
You feel yourself up, you feel yourself down, because you know that down's a more consistent
Oh, there's
method.
an egg coming out of you.
And you are male.
Woo!
See him do it, I might do the same.
You are also male.
Might I?
If you would like to actually see what spells do, if you click on the spell name, it'll expand the spell description.
Oh, okay.
And then if you hit the bottom
Then
right,
break. Yep.
where it does back. That's not you. Then you can go back to the spell list so you can see what they do.
Once we get out of the town, could the dog point us in the direction it's going?
Because of what you had told the dog to do, the dog walked out of the gate, turned left, and went direct towards where you think it's supposed to be going.
Okay. Seeing its direction, knowing that I'm a little quieter than everybody else, can I proceed ahead of it in a stealthy manner while everybody else just walks with it? Is that
Roll stuff.
one, do I have time to suggest that to the group? And 2, can I do that?
Yes, you can very much tell the group, hey, I'm going quiet, I'm going to sleep ahead. And then roll stealth.
I'll roll stuff. 18 plus 8.
You are silent.
Okay.
And as you creep through the woods, you've gotten about 300-400 feet ahead of the dog at this point. And you come onto a tiny little camp of
Come on.
5 goblins.
Oh,
Gabbers.
okay.
So you notice there's this tiny little camp of goblins. They're huddled around their fire. I mean, 3 of them are asleep. One of them's keeping watch. You can tell how effective it is. And the last of them is starting to cook breakfast.
Okay. Then I would like to retreat back to the group and let them know what's ahead.
All right. And we'll wait for Nikki to get back to us.
I want to reach into my mind and see if I know anything about goblins.
I mean, what do you want to know?
Strengths, weaknesses. You know, if I can remember anything.
They're
Roll.
weak to sharp objects.
Roll an
blunt
objects.
They're weak to swords. Use swords.
and fire.
Perhaps
Fire as
natural
well.
20.
Fire as well.
Plus something.
Weak against
Alright.
cutting things.
So your nature check is a +1. And you're aware that goblins are pretty easy to kill if you really want to.
I remember these things are pretty easy to kill.
I'm glad you're here to tell us these.
So upon when
Okay,
you
I
were
just wanted to
talking
get another number on my
describing
sheet.
these Goblins are there.
They're
You see the
goblins.
dog sharp turn and start walking as though we're going to flank around the area that you described the goblins being.
Does it look confident?
It didn't even hesitate. You said there are goblins up ahead, and this dog went from deep forward to sharp left turn and straight around.
I guess I'll ask the group. We can follow it and trust that it's right, or fight the goblins who are obviously in our path.
I don't fear no goblins. I'm gonna keep walking. Can I see the tower?
No, there is no tower in sight.
We're still away
You are in
from
the
the tower.
middle of the woods.
I think following separately from the can we roll goblins? Yes, we can. Separate from that, but if we lose
No.
Yeah.
dog here,
That
then
might
we
be
can't.
hurt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
then
Yeah, we should.
then
probably
we're just
follow
wandering
that.
around like a bunch of assholes and we can't find anything. So
All right, so you're following the dog.
It's probably the best bet.
Okay, so you do notice that it leads you on a big roundabout, like if we're trying to
believe
keep
we're
a
just
very
following
big
this fucking dog.
distance around what you said were goblins. And then it continues what felt like the path that you were on before, as though it went straight around and then continued that same straight line. And you've been walking about 2 or 3 hours. Can I have everybody roll a constitution check, please?
I passed out. That's a natural
All right,
one.
that is a +2 on
Plus
you.
2.
That is a +2 on you.
8. So,
Total.
10 plus
+3 on your
13.
con check.
15.
When are you guys gonna have to carry me?
+2.
Have that already.
Oh, you already have. Okay. Both of you two take 1 level of exhaustion.
All right.
Weak fucks.
Interestingly,
Wait.
alright,
Both of us.
both of you take
Okay.
1 level of exhaustion.
Shit.
That's right. I'm taking a nap before we go into this damn tower. Goblins be damned.
You know exactly where you are relative to the gates. You remember the entire path. You understand how you could get back there, and you understand where it is relative to where you are. And you understand that you could easily communicate this knowledge to anybody else in the party if you needed to.
Mr.
As though you were used to scouting things.
Okay. I will make sure to let everybody know geographically where we're at.
But you do both take 1 level of exhaustion, so any checks that you make are going to be a disadvantage.
Yep.
So if you need to make an ability check, your strength, whatever, it's a disadvantage.
Oh, wait, do you have box cards? Yeah, maybe.
I think so. I just don't remember. And I'm enjoying drinking and DMing.
Oh, God.
We're just whipping things out at this point. Bam! Musician cards and combat cards.
Oh, of course.
Exhaustion, you're at 1 level. Exhaustion, you're at 1 level.
Okay.
So, you are both very tired after this walking around. The rest of you are fine. We are starting to get towards noon. The docks is continuing its tiny pod little. It is very focused.
Does it look tired?
Nope.
No, okay.
That little motherfucker is like, I got 4 paws. I got 4 fights ready for you. Like, this thing is.
Okay.
You actually notice that its spine like seems to stiffen up. Like, it's like, we're getting closer. I'm gonna get. And it's like, it's proud little puppy posture.
Okay. Okay.
After about, you've been walking for, you feel like 3-4 hours. We're starting to get towards noon. And in the distance, after having played the goblins, you do see what looks like a clearing in the trees. You're not to it yet. This is still a very distant thing. This is more of a, you see more light coming up 200-300 feet ahead of you. But you see a clearing, and the dachshund has started to slow down as though it's approaching this very, very cautiously. It's still creeping forward, but it is doing so very cautiously, quietly. The five of you know that the dog is there and can barely hear it.
What's up, Lassie?
We fell down a well.
It does not respond at all to you.
Just keep on walking.
Can I put my hand in front of it and just kind of like on its chest, just stop it from walking, and
It
just
just stops and kind of nods at you. And then head nods towards the clearing that you see in the distance.
basically
Proceed with caution.
kind of what it seems like is what I feel like. It's be prepared.
Roll insight.
Do you need to stop and rest for a bit for you guys?
18.
3.
Do you have your appropriate insight modifiers?
I do. I'm sorry.
Plus 7.
I am at
Ballin', 25.
7 total.
So even you kind of understand you should be slowing down.
Okay.
You are like, oh, this dog is like, I'm creeping up on something, like slow, careful pacing. You're like, oh, dog said slow down.
Okay.
Then you're like, oh, I need to be careful. This dog is sensing danger.
He's a barbarian wizard.
I will ask to the dog, is this time sensitive? Like, do you need this right now?
Huh?
That's a no. All right, everybody take a nap.
Sounds kind of confused. Like,
I'll lay down acting like a nap in front of it and just kind of like see what it does. I'll act like I'm trying to sleep and see what it does.
you see it like a full-on head roll, walks over, pisses on something for a second, and then just lays down.
Okay.
Snaps on.
I'll say it's willing to rest. Or
Right.
do we want to rest to regain?
I do.
Yeah.
shit?
Sure.
Fucking negative 28 over here.
Okay. Being awful good, I'll try to cuddle the dog and then try to long rest.
So you at negative 28 are aware that you are less than half health. You are noticeably bloody.
So I want to rest.
Okay? So each of you has the opportunity then, during this hour-long rest, to roll hit dice.
Can I do hit dice and do cure wounds?
You can cure wounds as an action, which defeats spell slots, but nope, never mind, because that character didn't show up because we missed 2 people. Yes, you can cure wounds.
What is a ranger's advice?
10.
So
Okay.
you're still not a ranger.
But you're a fighter.
Oh, fuck you. What am I?
You're a fighter, sir.
Your hit dice are d8s.
I'm going to roll 2 d8s.
You can roll up to 6 d8s to regain health. You can roll up to 6 d10s to roll health.
Yeah, I'm good too. Wants to heal.
Okay, so you can roll up to your character class number of whatever the hit die is. So you roll,
Hit dice 60
Up. yeah, 60 10. I think you're also d10s.
fully healed.
I'm not injured, so
Well, then there you go. Don't have
Yeah.
to roll anything.
I'm back to full.
I'm
All
at
right.
-2. My total is.
Oh,
I'm at
right.
full health without using a cure wound.
Did you only roll 2 hit dice?
Got 16 back out of 18. But it's plus my comp modifier, so.
Yup. You regain how much? 3?
I'm full health now.
Okay.
Do I any idea what kind of archetype I am?
And how do I get rid of exhaustion? Full rest?
You have to long rest to get rid of exhaustion.
Yeah.
You're trying to figure out what archetype, like what kind of fighting you do.
Yeah, what do I do?
Swashbuckler. Dual
Roll
rapiers.
a
Tell me.
roll an intelligence check at +3.
9.
You're pretty sure that most of what you do is focus on how the battlefield and people could work to your advantage.
Besides being good at it.
Battle Master?
I don't know. Are you a battle master?
We'll find out in the next combat, won't we?
We certainly fucking will.
When I try to use a combat maneuver.
It's gonna be fun. Does anybody else want to attempt anything during the short rest?
I'm good.
I'm good.
All right, then I'm going to take this opportunity to go get a bowl of soup that I will eat while staring at all of you judgmental. Woo!
I would wait for Mark to leave before I speak.
That is an excellent decision because I am judging everything you do.
So realistically, if I'm the battle master, I'm going to try to use trip attack to knock down wherever we're fighting, and we surround it and just fuck it. I mean, literally,
This is
just
dead.
all out fuck it.
Nice.
So,
You get advantage on throwing.
yeah. So I'll try to knock it down if that's something I
If
have.
that works, then it's go time. All right.
Fuck its ass.
Squirrel.
What is this?
Warcraft 2.
This is the when you're reading the text for the next orc mission, I think.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Back before, what's his face? Couldn't voice act very well.
Mm-hmm. I remember the
Alliance is
coming to
get you.
the victory of the one of the like if you win in Warcraft 2, the like the victory speech or the wine pours like blood.
What? I mean, I have that on this playlist, but I don't know what you're talking about.
But the
Victory and defeat songs from both races.
not the
from Warcraft
songs,
2?
the voice acting.
Yeah, the actual
Oh,
speech
no.
that happened behind that.
That I have to track back down my Warcraft 2 Battle Chest CD so that I can steal the audio files off of it.
Yeah, I just remember the speech
It's not that
from
I haven't
that.
done it before, it's that I haven't done it on any of the computers I currently have access to. I do have wrong computer. I used to have all of the Age of Empires songs and audio bits.
Nice.
Okay.
Because let me tell you, you think Warcraft is strong on their weird little voice acting? Age of Empires is fucking intense. All right. So where were we? Short resting, I believe.
Yep.
Well, you have come to approximately an hour of resting. You feel appropriately relieved based on how you chose to spend your hit dice. What would you like to do?
Charge as the quietest among us. I might let me just get to the clearing and see what we see. And we just have an idea of it. I know I'm at disadvantage, but let me try.
Okay. Roll your stealth check at disadvantage.
You tell me.
I'm calling it the 16.
Okay. So 16 and 11.
So 19.
11, yeah. So 19.
You are immediately pelted with 27 arrows.
I'm just gonna see up to see what I see. I'm going past the tree line.
Stick your head
All
out of a bush into someone else's face.
Uno minuto, por favor. They rolled just one.
Need help?
Nope.
Eh.
This one's lightly.
What's the gif? Is it from Berserker where the guy's searching through the like hay? And he opens up the hay and there's another guy sitting
Oh, yeah.
in there.
All right, what you see as you creep forward, shoot with that empty bottle.
Yoinks.
The tower. Yeah, that's the tower.
The trees rumble below your
When
feet.
did we get trees? I bought those at Hobby Lobby a few months ago.
I have some.
But I don't have washers, which I
Pine
need to.
trees.
Weighing down.
Do you
Laying
need
down.
some washers, good sir?
I've only got 1/4 inch now, so I should be picking up better washers. But
Have 1 inch extra thicks.
please, God, yes.
I mean, I think I have the same one.
I'm
I gave
almost
some-
aroused when you describe those.
I gave some to Dylan for character basis.
All right, so what you see as you specifically creep up towards the edge of the tree line.
It's a tree line of 4 trees.
Fuck you.
Hey, it's a line.
Yep.
There are more than one thing that constitutes a tree.
It's D&D. You gotta use your imagination.
Yeah.
You see 3 sort of wolfish humanoids.
Oh god, it's me from a previous campaign.
I remember these guys. Fuck these guys.
All hanging around.
Okay.
They're on watch, but you can tell they're on watch. They don't seem to have noticed you.
I will definitely backpedal
I've got a plan.
the rest
Grab
of the
the dog.
group. Throw it.
No, and go up and say that
We caught it.
we caught it for Master Nogue. And we need
It's a
insurance.
prisoner.
You know what?
It's a prisoner
Yeah,
transfer
yeah,
from
yeah.
112. Like it works
Yeah.
every time.
I'll walk back to you guys. Tell you what I see. And
We're fine down here. How are you?
You're talking about that around the
Yeah,
doll.
no, it works
What?
every time.
You get it right.
Or you're talking about that around the doll.
Well, let them know that's a ruse
Oh,
to get through.
this is not a separate building. This is on top of this building.
Okay, so that's like upper floor.
That's
lower
the
floor.
second floor. I just didn't have a good
Alright.
stand for it. All right, so you are informing the tiny dachshund.
Oh, I'm gonna grab him first. I'm not gonna let him run away.
Okay.
Well, lucky for us, he's a super awesome,
You're trying
powerful
to
sorcerer,
grab it?
right? Like I can.
Roll an athletics check.
17.
oh god,
You successfully grabbed the tiny little dachshund.
What's my athletics bonus?
Your athletics bonus is
12.
a +2. But you successfully grab up the tiny little dog that looks now very concerned.
Should.
At this point, I really wish I could have you guys roll ethics checks.
Nope. Adventurers don't have ethics.
Alignment is more of a suggestion.
Guide.
You're not wrong.
If alignment was a real rule, everybody would be like chaotic evil all the time. Run into a random.
I actually consistently play chaotic neutral. Thank you or chaotic
I play
Neutral?
chaotic neutral.
very often because I'm like I don't really care about other people.
True neutral. I don't give a shit what happens. Let's just go with that trend.
All right. So you are
My other DM changes your alignment based on what the fuck you did that session.
you are bringing this dachshund in your arms then.
Yep, I'm gonna say we're
Can the rest of us move up to the?
Yes, I don't want to do that by himself.
Move
yeah.
appropriately. You have all of your minis.
I would like to move separate.
Our
from the
minis
group.
are all
I'm much-
way-
I'm
Yeah,
a
it's
lot
like
everybody else
when you
is
say
like-
we
All right,
have,
well then
like
talk
we
to him because they're all right in front of him. I don't have 17-foot long arms. I built a
Tree
9-foot by
line,
5-foot
I'm
table,
going to
motherfuckers.
suggest the rest of you follow him.
Right.
Follow him into the
Yeah.
and I'm going to sneak around over that way towards the green tree, so that I'm a little separate from you guys and have a different angle on.
And then take the tree out.
He climbed it and it fell over.
Yeah, it's rained too much. The
Give me
earth is wet.
Alright, so.
What is this, Ohio in 2019?
Yes, it is. Because I watched a flagpole fall over due to wet ground.
Ohio's the newest Great Lake.
Do you want me to roll stealth for not being involved? Okay, all right, just making sure. 8 plus 8, 16.
He doesn't get to maintain his previous stealth.
He's not. He's doing something new.
He walked to a different tree.
Really, it's the same way as like a bush. They can just carry shit and just walk, puts it down.
The four of you. God damn it.
Where do you want to be?
Where do you want?
Yeah, tell
What was
me.
this for?
Where do you want it to be?
So these two flank up, and this one splits off.
I'll take 60.
Hi, fellas.
Hey guys, how's it going? All right,
You like a
do what
dog?
you want to do?
We're from the Wolfpack Mercenary Guild, and we've been hired to capture this little guy by a mastered note. We were told to drop him off here.
All right, roll either persuasion or
Performance?
no persuasion or deception. It's your choice.
They'll both have the same modifier, right? Because they're both charisma.
Unless you're proficient in one, not the other, but you don't know if you're proficient in one, not the other.
I'm going to go with persuasion.
All right.
Womp womp.
Fireball!
What do you roll?
3.
Plus 5.
Hey!
Oh, that's not bad.
If he's retarded, you might win.
He's a dog.
No, the guy you're talking
No,
to.
no, I think he's a dog too, didn't you say?
He's a
They
wolf
are wolfish humanoids.
Or werewolves.
They
Like
are
Oregon
what
looking.
they look like. And you see the one on the left square up and say, I know you're not from Master Nook. Who are you?
I told you. We're from the Wolfpack Mercenary Group.
Wolf Riders.
Wolf Riders, that's right. Mercenary camp. And we were hired to bring this dog into a master note. I don't know who he is, but if he wants his dog, he's going to have to pay up.
Why do you have our hound?
Because I was hired to get him.
Lie one more time and this ends poorly for you.
Can I hear that?
And we'll leave.
Yes. Oh, this is all in common. You can all hear this.
I would like to shoot the guy off the side on his own.
Yeah, boring conversation
All right.
anyway.
Yeah.
All right.
Go ahead. So first of all, you will so everybody roll
Ambush?
initiative.
Can I get ambush?
You will get ambushed. You will get ambushed.
Ah.
Because
Natural 20.
nobody saw this coming.
Natural 20.
No one expects to do an Inquisition.
With the Scarlet Inquisition.
Alright, and we are at. Okay. Okay.
9
initiative.
total.
9 total.
Natural 20.
God damn.
Initiative, Nikki.
I got 85.
5 total.
6. We're not good at this.
9.
I have 2 weapons.
They all rolled natural 20s also.
They did not, but they did better than you. Where's the
You picked it back up before, so.
damn it?
What are you looking for?
this. Alrighty then.
Carry the 2.
Mathematics. Ooh. Okay, so we've got. And you're number 7, correct?
That's me.
Alright, which means blue is the enemies. And then. Numero 3. Alright then. So our initiative order is number 7, aka Ben, and 2 enemies, Dylan, Josh. Why did I write number 3? God damn it.
Is that the
Oh,
third
enemy
enemy?
number 3. It's
Oh.
just the wrong color. And then Brandon, and then Nikki. But Dylan and Josh are actually going at the same time. They just I didn't particularly care.
Do I get the ambush strike?
You
then?
do get the ambush strike, so you can take
Yeah.
2 shots. Not an advantage though, because you don't.
Okay. Then not an advantage. It is a 13 and a 13, both plus 8. Okay. So 2d8 plus 5 each. So 3 plus 5 and 7 plus 5.
20.
And you're shooting number 3 over on the side.
Right in the dick.
All right.
If it has a dick.
You see this big wolfish figure punch, and it flinches back. I mean, it comes back onto its feet, but it does not look good.
Okay.
Alrighty then. And next, it is. Let's figure out where he is. Alright, he did. Shit. Okay, next, it is. There are 2 other people. What about? God damn it. That's what the fuck. Okay, so this guy looks at you because you're the one who has the dachshund and charges forward and attacks you. I mean, it's not charging much forward. Let's not
Takes a
crazy.
step forward.
It takes pretty much one big step.
He beat a natty 20?
I'm sorry. Yes, you do have the net. Sorry, I treated him as the first turn. It is your turn. You did go before them.
Well, the leader guy standing in the middle. Mace to the face.
All right, so then move up and mace to the
Mace to the face. And
So you'll
rally to me.
move first.
Rally to
15.
There it is.
So you'll move first, and then 15 plus 1.
One step forward. My attack.
Who gets bonus arms, baby?
So 20 altogether.
That hits.
Where the hell did I put my damage?
And you take 2 attacks.
1d8. 8 plus 2. So I take 2 attacks, or do I roll the
Roll another d20.
8 on the first hit.
Okay, so roll a second d20.
It was 17 plus 5,
That
23. 4 on the second hit. So 12 altogether.
That misses. So
No,
you hit
the
him.
second hit was I rolled a 25 on it.
Oh, the hit and then
And then
12
damage.
Oh,
12 damage
okay.
altogether. They both hit.
I was like, yeah, well, it's just there. Nah. Okay.
And the second hit is my bonus attack.
The second hit is the second half of your action. You can use a bonus action.
I'm going to use a bonus action and conjure a spiritual weapon.
All right.
So I roll D20 to summon it.
So, no, you're gonna summon it, and then you roll a d20 plus your spell check modifier to hit.
9 plus 7.
That hits. Put the
1d8.
put it where you would like to hit, or where you would like the weapon to be.
Actually, I have the one you gave me before.
Oh, okay. Well, that works. I didn't remember what happened.
I'm going to use this to block the guy that was going to step forward. But I'm
It is a
hitting the-
spectral weapon. He can move through it. It's just
He might
just
not know
there.
that.
Oh,
You
and
might
then I
be
got to
dumb.
roll the 1d8 damage.
Mm-hmm.
6. Spell attacks plus 7.
So with
Does
spiritual
that sound
weapon,
right?
it's plus 7 to hit.
Okay, yeah.
But spiritual weapon,
I don't think it gets a modifier. I think it just hits.
Yeah.
nope, it's plus your spellcast modifier. So plus 4. Your wisdom modifier.
Yeah, plus 4.
All right. So how much damage total?
So that would be 10 total. Well, 10 for that, and it was 12 for the other 22 altogether.
Okay. The middle guy is still on his feet, but he does not look good. And it is
1 and 2.
number 1 first. So he steps forward. He walks around your weapon. Clearly not the most intelligent, so he goes full on around it to swing at you because you are the obvious threat. And then he swings a sword and a fist at you. These are giant, kind of like wolfish looking things, but I mean, they're
That means they're fuzzy and they won't hurt as much, right?
if only the cage bird sings. All right, and that is, I'm actually pretty sure neither of those hit. You're number 7, right?
Yeah, 18 armor class.
Yep, neither of those hit.
I don't get a +1 for finally having a cloak now.
Nope, you do not, but neither of those hit anyway.
Get a negative
comes
because
up,
it's so huge.
It punches at you with the big kind of wolfish
I put
looking
the
fist,
bear
like swings
skin
the
over top
claws,
of it.
and then swings a sword at you and just misses and misses.
He's intimidated by my flurry of attacks.
Apparently. And you see rip open the doors.
Another dog. Oh.
Another bear.
Another bear.
God damn it.
I'm gonna throw the other bear skin on the ground and say, "You want this to happen to you too?"
And it charges at you, but that is its entire turn.
It's a bear.
Oh, bear.
And then it is
2.
number 2's. All right, so number 2 also takes 1 swing at you with its claw and 1 swing at you with its sword. I mean, I don't, the minis don't, but they have 1 sword and 1 claw.
Miss.
And it's it hits you with the sword. So it misses with the glove, it hits with the sword. Four damage.
-4.
All right, and then it is Dylan's and then Josh's turn.
I'm going to pop on the fella I've already been shooting.
All right, go ahead.
So 11 plus 8, and then 16 plus 8.
Hit.
6 plus 5, and 8 plus 5.
25.
Nothing to the right again.
Yep.
You dropped it.
If I can then move, I'll just move into an area where. Wait, can I Hunter's Mark?
As a fighter? No.
I'm not a fighter.
You're a
You
fighter.
cannot.
Fuck.
Okay. I'll move as long wherever the trees are at, so that I have a clear shot of whoever's fighting.
All right.
Mhm.
It's gonna move a little bit that way
Towards me or towards
towards you.
or this way?
So as long as I have a clear shot. Yeah.
I'll move here and get some flanking on the bark.
That's spirit.
Oh,
Fair flank.
So 14 plus 7.
You get the sense as though if you wanted to, you could focus more on swinging hard and less on hitting accurate, and potentially increase your damage at the danger of missing.
Well, I already rolled, so I don't think I can go with that one.
You can choose to re-roll if you would like on this attack.
I'm gonna take the one that hits first.
All right.
14 plus 7. I assume that hits a fucking bear.
It does.
Who should be like 14-ish.
11, actually.
Or, yeah. 11 damage on the first, and fuck it, I will go with the Great Weapon Master.
There you go.
And miss. Maybe.
Would you roll?
10.
That does miss.
Bitch.
Yeah, I mean, you hit him on the first one, then you double fisted, you squared up, you came down hard, and you swept right to the side and then hit him to the ground.
So that is the end of my turn.
All right. And then it is the third of the wolves who is dead. Brandon, it is your turn.
So does anything de-incentivize me from thunder striking? Like, can I not use that later? Is there like a finite amount of times I can use it?
Okay. So, what are you?
I don't know. You said
What
I had
num-
thunder
what
strike.
number are you?
Oh, 3. Like, what are you like? I don't know.
3. All right, I have to look at your spell slots.
Yeah. That's okay. It was on the list. Like, okay, this seems good, but then if it's like I can only do this now and I can't do it later. I don't
All right, so as a paladin, you have 4 level 1 spell slots and 2 level 2 spell slots.
Sure. So I get 4 level 1 uses.
4 level 1 uses and 2 level 2 uses.
Nice. Okay. Well, in that case,
Per long rest.
sure. So in that case, I will clove and then
Thunder Strike, though, hits everybody within a 10-foot radius
which is
from
1, 2,
you.
3,
So that
4,
would
5,
hit
6.
where you are now. That would actually hit Ben, the mace wielder.
wow.
Now, if you were to flank around their entire group, here
Can I
you would
still
not
do
be
that
hitting both of them
Can I still do
because
that and take the shot? Is that too far or too?
you're still within 10 feet of them.
Oh, okay.
So you'd still be hitting those two.
Oh, great! If I can get that far all the way around, I was going for the shortest.
That's the extent of your range. You ran pretty
I
hard
know.
to get there, but
Chunk,
you got
my
there
little,
and you're
my
like,
little, my
I'm
little
ready.
dwarf legs are running. Like I get it. Like, all right. Well, in that case, yeah. Then I will swing around and then
I
thunder
acknowledge
strike
that
those.
might actually be beyond his technical range, but it feels appropriate for it.
Okay.
And we're playing a little bit fast and loose with the rules tonight.
So I'm swinging. So then, is it one attack that applies against both? Do I roll each
So
separately?
with
How is that?
with Thunder Wave, you Thunder Wave, and they try to save against it. So they roll a Constitution saving throw against your spell save DC, which at this point you learn is a 12.
Does the dog get hit?
The dog
No,
is
the
dead.
dog's behind everybody else. The dog kind of runs away from shit.
Okay.
Alright, green, red.
Does my hammer have to make a saving throw?
No, because your hammer does not exist. Alright, so this
Doesn't
one
kill the person.
makes the
Which is
saving throw.
counter-racist.
This one does not. So you roll your damage. The one that made it takes half damage. The one that failed takes full damage.
So it's 7 total.
All right. Okay.
And then the other one, does it get knocked down from the thunder?
Let me check Thunder Wave. All right. And you are. Sorry, I only have like half the spells in the list memorized, not all.
Oh, hey, which is a bazillion more than I
Yeah.
like. You don't apologize to me for
What's
not
the
knowing
stuff?
what
I gotta keep
Alright.
looking to see what each
Yeah.
individual thing
I
is.
thought when you handed me the photo, like I thought I saw it, but yeah, like,
What's the spell? Tell me what is it?
So no, they are not prone, but there is a very bad, very giant thundering
sure.
as this just wave of thunderous energy sweeps out. And then it is Nikki's
Yeah. So am
turn.
I?
Okay.
Would it be easier? So we are all up on them now, right?
Mhm.
Or so Marcus.
Yeah, everyone. Yeah, I mean, you can walk to your melee range. Everyone is already walked to be in melee, but you're
So you can move up to 6 hexes because your movement speed is 30,
Okay.
and then also take an action and a bonus action.
Okay, I will just take the 6 steps over towards it. And then attack.
the bear. The
The wolfish humanoid or the bear.
Let's do the wolfish humanoid thing.
All right.
+19 37.
That hits.
Okay. So 1d6 plus 4.
With your mace, yes, 1d6 plus 4.
So 6. 6. Sorry, did you mean?
It's one shot.
One hit.
Oh, okay.
And then you
Ten,
can roll
sorry.
a second attack. So you
Okay.
roll a second d20.
Sorry.
To see if you hit it or not.
So 10, 17.
That hits.
Okay.
So we'll make another 6 shot.
4.
8,
All right.
10,
so
18.
18.
18 when it's all done.
Still standing. It ain't happy. Alrighty then.
Top of the order.
No.
Another bear!
5 more bears.
Out of the. So bearing in mind that this is on top of the tower, out of a window here,
Sniper on the roof.
you see a small figure. And suddenly the bear is, instead of being large, it is giant. The bear has been enlarged. I do not have anything appropriate to denote such.
You want me to put a ring
Here,
on
we'll
him?
king him.
I got rings right here.
King him.
Yes,
King it.
please, please king both the bear and the spellcaster sitting on top of the tower. The bear, rather than the 9 feet large that you have come to recognize as terrifying large bear, is about 15 feet tall. And you're pretty sure it got bigger in every way, shape, and form possible.
He's now so big.
Balls
His,
are like
his
hanging out
balls
my
are hitting you in
face.
the face.
And it is your turn.
I'm 8 feet tall. I'm gonna do what I did last time. Defense, but then swing with my spiritual weapon. So,
Are you
spiritual
attacking?
weapon?
Which one are you attacking?
The one I've been attacking. This guy.
All right.
12 plus 7, 19.
Hit.
8. 4 plus 4 is 8.
All right. Your spiritual mace goes full on fucking. Goddamn. Ruth. What's the name of
Babe
baseball?
Ruth.
Babe Ruth. Goes full on Babe
What's
Ruth.
the name of
Just-
baseball?
What's the name of baseball?
Goes full on Babe Ruth and just knocks the block clean off.
Oh, didn't even knock shit over.
Clean off
So
this
hard.
one, and it drops.
You're dead, son.
And that is the end of turn. Do you want to move forward?
No, I'll stay in the fray. Since I'm
He is
defending.
All right. So the first one takes a swing at you because you're right in front of it. It does swing with disadvantage because you took its defensive stance. It misses, and then it tries to bite at you. It misses. I'd like to note, I rolled twice at disadvantage. It was a nat 20 and then a bad roll. It hurt me a little bit. And then it is, yes, the giant bear. The giant bear does move around so that it is just straight up fucking between you. It's bear, you, giant wolf dude.
Who, me?
Yes, because with you flanked between the two of them, it gains advantage, which cancels, so it's doing straight rolls.
It's bear, doesn't know that.
It's a bit, well, it's pretty fucking intelligent there.
Its brain got so much bigger. Like it's
Yeah.
It's giant.
It's strange.
All right.
It's a giant.
And it misses, and then tries to bite you, and misses. Motherfucker.
You get
Please
bear.
roll above a 5.
You get bear.
All right, and then number 2 is dead, so it is to Dylan and Josh.
I will pop on this wizard who has, or whatever it is, who's shown up on the second floor. Having a bow, is my bow in range of that?
It's a longbow.
You
60.
are at disadvantage of the reasons.
Okay.
Move closer.
Do I know that?
You know it's right at the edge where you think you shoot comfortably. You know you're going to move forward if you don't want to be shooting real long range.
Can I move closer and roll at normal?
Yep.
Okay, no, I'll do that. It's fine.
Yeah.
And then I will shoot at
Technically, it's over
this
there.
thing. So 3 plus 8,
Misses.
and then 8 plus 8.
That hits.
Yeah, because he grew too, didn't he?
No, he's concentrating.
He did not.
Oh, I thought that's what the milk ring was for.
Nope. He is focused on the fact that he's growing somebody else. All right.
How
And
tall is this tower? Can I run up and just shove him out the window?
how much did you deal?
6 plus 5.
Alrighty then.
Now, at this point, bonus action, Tandara, anything extra you have to offer me. What is it right now?
Roll religion.
I will try.
That's at a +3.
Because I have no idea what kind of fire I am.
You hear a voice in the background say,
Eight.
"Yeah,
total.
motherfuckers need Sarah."
+3? Oh, so no, sorry, you said 8 total.
8 total.
Eye of Thunder, sight beyond sight.
The roll was so bad, your god didn't see. He's like, no, I'm out. I'm done with this.
So
this is
you get-
embarrassing.
you get kind of a
We're not
spectral
going
noise.
to talk anymore.
You get a spectral noise in the back of your head that basically says, I got you here. Why do you want more?
Okay, so bow is rapier. That's what I have to offer you people. So,
Shoot him with arrows.
yeah.
Which, in your defense, has been pretty effective.
It has
Listen,
been-
weak
Yeah.
against arrows.
So I'm gonna take my one step over,
Getting game flanking.
Behind giant fucking bear ass. And I'm might as well great weapon master this shit. Cause fuck this bear. I look upstairs and say, "Go big or go home."
He did.
7, 18.
That hits.
Because of the -5 would be 18. 7 plus 4.
So 21.
And then the next hit is probably a miss. 14. Woohoo!
Plus 10 to hit. Plus 10 to damage. Jesus Christ.
So 10, so 20.
Still on its feet.
Oh.
Action surge. Fuck this bear.
Are you great weapon mastering this one?
Yes. 18.
So,
7 plus 4 plus 10.
on that third hit of your round,
23.
you pull up this greatsword
21.
and you swing it through, and you have 2 half bears.
Woohoo!
And you understand you have a 4th attack.
I'm gonna aim my crossbow up at the wizard.
All right, you are at disadvantage because you are outside the crossbow's short range.
I thought he was like
You're-
right here.
You're,
But he's
no,
up.
he's- You're also shooting into a window.
Okay. Well, what's
I
my
feel like
thinger
doing
for it?
again because
I mean, he has technically plus 2 AC with the bonus AC.
he's real borderline on whether or not he even has a shot to start with, so we're just going with disadvantage.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
What's my
Your
modifier?
crossbow
I assume
is
minimum
a
3.
+3.
Okay.
Alright, so bear's dead.
And it's D8.
Third dead. Light crossbow is a 1d8.
And
Does
then
it stay big?
do I get a plus for my
It does
proficiency
for
then?
now. So it's a +3 to hit.
Don't kill the wizard
And it's
until
a
I get done
1d8.
skinning
Get
it.
it now.
There's no modifier, it's just a D8.
May not smell good, but it's going to keep you warm.
9.
Hit misses.
So 1d8 plus nothing. Okay.
Alrighty then.
Used a
You
crossbow
are
bolt.
ace. We are back up to you, Ben.
No, they didn't go.
Wait, god damn it. Wait, why were you going? Why did it tell you to go? God damn it.
Because
So I was
me
looking-
and
the wrong
Dylan
initiative
go at
order.
the same time.
It is the third.
He goes
He's
next.
dead.
Dwarf goes next.
It is Brandon.
Well,
next.
the other monster is good. Is the other?
The other monster is not yet up in initiative
Oh, wow! I didn't realize it was that slow. Next, oh,
because this is the one that would be up next, but he is.
oh,
dead.
okay.
That one went early.
If he moves right here,
He gets advantage because he is flanking.
well, and I'm on the other side of it, right?
Exactly. That
Okay.
the flanking is
That
the,
doesn't
where you
double
got the. No, it's just advantage or disadvantage or nothing.
There's not 3.
You get advantage because he's currently not paying attention behind himself.
According to 5e, it's the advantage.
There's advantage if you have advantage. There's disadvantage if you're real bad. And if you have both, it just cancels out and it's straight roll.
If you have a generous,
So 2 shots.
Yeah.
So
You
two
have-
tries.
You
Take
roll
the big.
2 d20s.
Take the big
higher.
one.
Yeah, gotcha.
I have quad vantage.
yeah. If you have a generous DM, maybe it gets higher.
Or you can take open accuracy.
18, 25.
That hits.
So,
What do your elf eyes see?
what does the axe do?
1d8 plus
1d8.
your strength
Got it,
modifier,
got
which
it,
I
got it.
believe is a plus
4. Yeah, that one I got. I just didn't write that. 4, 8 total.
Need a beer?
Yes, God, yes.
Chops him in the back of the skull. Choppy choppy.
How do you want to kill him?
So since it's bigger than me and I'm a little dwarf, then we'll just run it and then put the axe in the knee, so that then its head is closer to where I can get it at, and then we'll
All right.
split it.
So you kind of
The Gracie.
you do your little bit of a not quite run up because you're kind of short,
Yeah, no.
and you got your shield up because you still want to stay safe. But you take your hand and you just chop right in the back of the knee, and you see this big wolfish kind of humanoid thing fall down, and it drops on its back, and you take a second, you wind up and you chop right down, and you cut through, and you can tell you cut everything except the spinal cord, and this bastard is dead. And I may not look really good all these combats for free. All right, and then it is Nikki's turn.
So all of those guys are dead. There's the mage sniper.
In
So-
the window, and the window is about here. He is at the point where if you're throwing a javelin, you would be throwing it at disadvantage just because it's beyond your initial range.
I'll do that.
All right, so roll 2 d20s to hit, but take the lower number.
Oh.
Well,
So it ends up being it was 7 and 19, so it's 7.
Oh, right. So
7 plus what?
7.
So 14.
That hits him. No, he's a window. He has partial cover. That almost hits him. You see it kind of. So you throw your javelin, right? It heads up towards that window that he's standing in. It bounces off the edge of that window and goes right past him. He looks a little bit uncomfortable, as though you were very close to hitting him.
Now you get some move options.
You have a second javelin.
I haven't retrieved all my javelins.
I assumed that you retrieved your javelin, so
I mean, you have a second.
you can roll a second javelin.
Yeah.
Because you would have picked up your 4 javelins after you killed the weird
Yeah,
giant
that's what I
things.
did.
I just assumed that people picked
Yeah,
up
no
their shit.
one leaves just their shit.
Yeah.
Just in the shit. Yeah.
I mean, arrows might break.
Alright, so that's a 9.
9, now what's the second one?
15.
So you
So
have to
the
take the
9
9.
plus your modifier.
So 9, 7.
16.
That is.
And it does 1d6 plus 4.
So roll 1d6 plus 4.
5.
9?
You roll the 5 or a total?
She
Oh,
rolled
9.
5. So 9.
Oh dear God.
Is that ice?
Yeah, yes, I heard something rattling. I was wondering.
Just fucking with you. I don't think I've ever seen you drink water.
Fuck you, Josh.
At least not at D&D.
And it is his turn. You see him scurry away from the window,
Oh, asshole.
Motherfuckers.
and then you do not see anything else. Actually, leave that on.
So when combat's over,
From your perspective, yes. Combat is over. As combat has ended, I'm going to take a moment to see a man about a horse while you discuss what you would like to do at the entrance to this tower.
I'm charging up there.
Yes, it's like what demote? Why would we not just run?
Everyone get at the base of the tower and just start chopping
Just-
away.
I-
You want to do like CP?
Well, apparently this guy can do everything else, so we're pretty sure if he just pushes on it,
It would
really
seem-
hard, and then it'll just fall
It
over.
would
It'll be
seem to
fine.
do whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, if he rolls his like plus 20 intelligence,
Intelligence.
he can find the weak
It's a
spot.
spot like this right here. But yeah, I don't know what.
Really, I'm just good at throwing stuff.
Yeah, I don't know what discourages us from just running in there because we know he's alive in there.
Yeah.
I mean,
The only thing is if we go up there and he's got like fire elementals flanking him, we run right into a trap.
So what? Say we all sprint into the main room then? We'll just see what's
well,
there.
yeah, at least the main, at least
Yeah.
the base room.
Sure.
We could
But-
smoke them out. We could set fire to all the dog's furniture and just let the smoke rise.
Yeah.
But
Exactly,
why isn't this
though.
full of our stuff? Weren't we promised all the shit in the town? Like,
Oh,
we don't
that's
want to
true.
like.
Well, we only want the metal stuff that isn't gonna burn.
I'm just saying, run into it, not
Yeah,
set fire,
fire
to
to
it. Just run
No,
inside.
that was his plan was just
Yeah.
set fire. Like, oh, wait a minute.
Let's run inside. Let's see what's there. Then go kill him.
Thank you. Does it still work? This sounds familiar.
It might be Warcraft.
Might still work. Is it
Yeah.
Warcraft?
I don't know. He doesn't like my version of Warcraft.
Oh,
He and I get into arguments about it all the time.
gotcha.
I like the guy that sits between us. He's like really jonesing for vanilla. To be honest, like
Oh.
he like every single day I come out, he's like 63 days, and then Mark just goes, oh, I hate you guys.
Do you work with them? Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Cool. Very cool.
yeah. We like randomly like I saw his sign on his desk, and I was like, are you a geek?
Are you a nerd? Just say it.
And then
Spotting in the wild.
yeah, he
Oh
was-
yeah.
This
yeah.
is-
A wild nerd appears.
That's really how it kind of ended up. We were joking about it, and then I write for White Wolf. Well, it was formerly White Wolf. It's like Paradox or something now, but
Okay.
well, I did before, but I haven't in a while. But I also storytell for them, and I told about my terrible adventures that I had with the 2 times that I've ever tried D&D. He's like, "Oh no, I'll make it better," and I'm like, "No." He's like, "No, give me a chance." Like, like, all right, if you agree.
He went that away. I don't know. I can say
We
anymore.
went upstairs. That's all I can say.
Yeah, it's
So I made him agree to go to one of my games, which was LARP,
Okay.
and all he had to do was just try it out. If he
Mhm.
didn't like it,